The rain poured endlessly over the silent building, but inside, terror echoed through the empty halls. Student, shaking desperate voice. I won't do it. I can't. I won't become like you. Panic spread faster than the rain outside. In a place meant for learning, fear now ruled every heartbeat. Gina, shaking anxious voice. Even after revealing it, it's student too. Angry, desperate voice. I told you not to tell anyone. Hidden in the shadows, something far more dangerous was watching. Not fear, not doubt, but hunters searching for their prey. Orc 1, low, curious growl. Is that the human they were talking about? Orc 2, cold, firm voice. No. The air shifted, heavy, suffocating. Something ancient had awakened, and it was no ordinary presence. Orc, low, sensing voice. I can sense a stronger magic energy. Her voice trembled, but the fear in her eyes was real. The danger wasn't random anymore. It had a direction. Gina, shocked, urgent voice. It's coming from that other human. The scent reached him, and in an instant, instinct turned into rage. The hunter had chosen his target. Orc, furious roaring voice. The scent is coming from her. Die. In that split second, fear and courage collided. She knew she couldn't win, but she could still choose. Gina, weak, urgent whisper, run. Just as despair reached its peak, something darker answered. Not to protect, not to hesitate, but to erase. Student 1, shocked whisper. What is that? The real monster had finally arrived. In the middle of chaos, she felt it, that overwhelming presence, that impossible power. Gina, shocked, breathless voice. Jin-Woo, that is not the weakest hunter anymore. The darkness split apart as two forces collided, one driven by instinct, the other by absolute control. Orc, enraged, furious voice. Gra. Sung Jin-Woo, cold, unwavering voice. You chose the wrong prey. Before the strike could fall, darkness devoured the air itself. What stood before them wasn't salvation. It was absolute power. Student 2, stunned whisper. He stopped it? Sung Jin-Woo, cold, commanding voice. Disappear. The storm outside roared, but inside, the real tempest had already passed. Student 1, soft, stunned voice. It's over when Jin-Woo moves. Even monsters are swept away. Even as his body broke, the monster still glared with hatred. But deep inside those burning eyes, fear had already taken root. Orc, strained, furious voice. You? What are you? He wasn't a hunter anymore. He was something far worse. From the darkness beneath his feet, they rose. Not monsters, not allies, but soldiers born from shadow itself. Gina, awestruck whisper. Those, are they his? Sung Jin-Woo, cold, commanding voice. Arise. The moment he crossed the threshold, the world shifted. The air grew heavier. The silence, unnatural. SY stem voice. Cold, emotionless tone. You have entered the dungeon. And once inside, there was no turning back. His eyes widened in disbelief. This wasn't an ordinary monster. This was something far beyond their level. Jong-suk, shocked, panicked voice. An ogre? And against an ogre, hesitation meant death. The ground trembled as it stepped forward. Not one head, but two, and each carried the hunger of a predator. Monster, shouting, alarmed voice. A two-headed ogre. Monster, urgent, commanding voice. Watch out, guys. Its rage shook the ground, its weapon tearing through the air without mercy. Monster, raging voice. Wah! One strike from that club, and everything would end. Just before the blow could land, a streak of blue lightning tore through the battlefield. Yoon Tai, determined voice. I won't let you touch them. This was a counterattack. Energy gathered at a single point, compressing, tightening, and then Jan-suk shouting full power. Now, the dungeon itself trembled as his strike split the battlefield apart. In a single breath, steel cut through the chaos. Fast, precise, unavoidable. Jan-suk focused, cold voice. Too slow. By the time the ogre understood, it was already over. The strike didn't just hit, it shattered everything around it. Stone cracked, air split, power erupted outward without restraint. Biru shouting full force. Take this. When strength meets precision, even giants fall. The blade came down without mercy. Faster than anyone could react, Jan-suk shouting desperate voice. Yun-tae, panicked voice. Jan-suk in battle. A single second can decide everything. Before fear could take hold, he moved. Yun-tae, determined, confident voice. I'll pave the way. Some warriors don't wait for orders. They become the path forward. Even with sweat running down his face, his eyes never wavered. Yun-tae, controlled, confident voice. This is nothing. It smiles before it strikes. With the path carved open, he didn't hesitate. Yun-tae, firm, commanding voice. Now, it's your turn. Get inside, comrades. A true captain doesn't just fight. He leads others forward. She didn't fall back. She rose higher. Steel flashed in the burning light of the dungeon ceiling. Hunter Rin, focused, sharp voice. You're wide open. In midair, she carved through monsters like the storm itself. The blade struck deep, and for the first time, the monster felt pain. Monster, roaring, furious voice. Gah! When beasts bleed, their rage only makes them reckless. The ogre swung with brute force, but she was already gone. A shadow cut through the air. Hunter Rin, cold, focused voice. Too slow. One strike to stagger. One strike to end it. And the giant fell. While blades carved through the front line, the rear guard prepared something greater. Monsters. Calm, controlled voice. Now, lightning gathered at his fingertips, and fire answered beside him. Together, they struck as one. Lightning split the air. Fire devoured everything in its path. The dungeon trembled under their combined assault. Monsters, firm, commanding voice. Burn it down. When magic collides, even monsters are reduced to ash. The ground split open. Flames swallowed the beast whole. Lightning carved through the smoke, and the monster's roar faded into rubble. When teamwork becomes fury, even giants fall. The flames died down. Dust settled over broken stone. Victory came at a cost, but the path ahead was still unknown. Let's reorganize. We move together from here. Because in a dungeon like this, the silence never lasts. The battle was won, but doubt lingered in the air. Jin-Woo measured concerned voice. With what we've seen, this won't be as easy as we thought. Jan-suk, quiet, analytical voice. An ogre that size shouldn't exist in a dungeon like this. Which meant one thing, something far worse was waiting ahead. The ground still trembled, but the worst wasn't over. Monster, serious, controlled voice. Do you know what two-headed monster are nicknamed? Jin-Woo, calm, sharp tone. They're called Disaster Class. And if that was true, this dungeon had already crossed the line. There was a reason no one survived this floor. Jan-suk. Serious, steady voice. Not mere monsters. Not dungeon beasts, but wardens, placed to protect something far worse. Jin-Woo, calm, confident tone. So that means we're getting close. Thanks for watching. Click bell icon for notifications. Subscribe for more videos.